So another way to remember which accounts are closed and which remain open is to state your permanent accounts as ALO, which stands for Always Leave Open, and that stands for also ALO, Assets, Liabilities, and Owner's Capital. Okay, so on page 184 in your book, or 183, you see a diagram of the closing process, and that should help you with your homework in knowing how and what to post. Okay, so the closing process, as we said, close your revenue balance to your income summary, close your expense accounts to your income summary, close the balance of the income summary, that is, after you subtract the expenses from the revenue, that balance, to your owner's capital account, and then you're going to close the balance of the owner's drawing account to the capital account. So this is the diagram in your book. Okay? Make sure you understand this. So after we journalize our closing entries, the next thing to do, the next step in the cycle, is to post them into the general journal. After the posting has occurred, your permanent accounts have up-to-date balances and your temporary accounts have zero balances. So it's not until after the adjusting and closing entries are posted that the balances in the ledger agree with the amounts reported on the financial statements. And you can look at pages 185 to 187 and look at the zero balances of the temporary accounts, and then you can turn to page 149 and compare the balance of your permanent accounts in the ledger with the ones reported on the balance sheet. Your permanent accounts are up to date now, and your temporary accounts are reduced to zero. Now your ledger is ready for entries in your next accounting period, when the process starts again in the new accounting period, and that's why we call it an accounting cycle. Do you see how it all relates? So the next thing we're going to look at is preparing a post-closing trial balance. We did a trial balance in Chapter 4. Now we're going to do a post-closing, and post means after. On page 188, we start talking about preparing a post-closing trial balance. The final step in the accounting cycle. The post-closing trial balance ensures that the ledger is in balance at the start of the next accounting period. Now, only permanent accounts appear on the post-closing trial balance, because all of your temporary accounts have been reduced to a zero balance. Here you see an example of your post-closing trial balance.